Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5-minute or less video. And I can tell you everything you need to know within this 5 minutes. I have worked for IRS for a decade, private practice for 4 decades. I'm a national expert on any IRS resolution matter. Have a whole team of former IRS agents. If you want to see me in a coat and tie, you can see me on all my national interviews at 777irs.com. That's 777irs.com. I do these videos so you don't get ripped off, so you know what the truth is, and you can make decisions about what you need to do on your case. Many of these are nothing more than just public service announcements. Today I want to talk to you about the abatement of penalties and interest from Internal Revenue Service. As a former agent, I used to abate penalties, all of them. At the time I was working there, with the stroke of a pen, I could abate your claim on a Form 3870 form. So I wanted to go over just some general information about penalty abatements for you. I'm going to be reading, by the way, if you go to my site, it's 777irs.com, like I told you before. If you go down to the bottom, you'll look at the abatement of penalty. So I want to tell you that there is not a magic wand that you go ahead and abate penalties. That just does not exist. Everyone says, well, I'm going to make IRS an offer, let them abate penalties. It doesn't work like that. You must have a very definitive reason. So I would go to my website. Like I said, it's on the bottom about abatement of penalties, and I think it's there that you will find the outline on how to go ahead and write the penalty abatement up and the reason. If you don't have a solid reason that's approved by IRS with documentation and exhibits, you're not going to get a penalty abated. We're really good at abating penalties. We only work large dollar cases to do that, but still, even as good as we are, you have to have a reason why you want that penalty abated. I want to go over some of the outline stuff that you need to know in case you don't look me up. I want to tell you, you've got to, first of all, on a letter, put the date of the non-compliance, the date that prevented you to be compliant, how soon after did you become compliant. These are questions that I would naturally ask you. When did the event begin and end? During what period of time was it not compliant? What IRS is trying to get at? They want very much to know that it was like an incident that happened, and you're not trying to say, well, it happened a month earlier, or your excuse 4 or 5 months later. They're trying to drill down specifically on the incident and what you could have done to prevent it or fix it. They're going to want to know who else can verify the facts. What documentation do you have to prove it? Once again, they want to see exhibits. For instance, I had a dentist client who had to get penalties and interest abated, and I told him he broke his wrist. I actually got the film of the X-rays and sent it in and got a huge penalty. They also want to know, they want to make sure that you were compliant before and after the event. So IRS, once again, is just drilling down on this event. They want to make sure that you had been a current compliant taxpayer well before and after. And those are the things that you need to look on. So some of the factors that IRS is going to look at is they're going to look at your reason in an affidavit form under penalties and interest. They're going to look at your compliance history. They're going to look at the length of time that this lasted and you came out of it, and the circumstances that were beyond your control. That's really, really important. I want to talk to you today also about what reason that you have to pick. Some of them are that you used ordinary and prudent business care, that you actually had made a mistake, and that there was a death or serious illness. You were in the hospital, you couldn't obtain records. These are some of the things that IRS is going to look for. If you go to my website, it's not like I need you to go there. You can try to look up online IRS Abatement of Penalties, but my site actually has the letter that you need kind of to send. It's a format. Remember, you must pick a reason, You must document the reason, and you must be very clear that you were compliant after. If you're still, some people try to get this penalty abated over 3, 4, 5 years. It's not going to happen. IRS is usually looking for an isolated year. That's what IRS is trying to do. So anyway, at the end of the day, if you need anything, you're welcome to call me. I hope you found this good. You really got to do a lot of reading. Remember, there is no magic wand. It's a lot of due diligence you have to do to put the case together. Don't make it any more than 2 pages. Document it well and make sure you're current on all your taxes, before and after. If not, you don't have a chance in hell. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope this was helpful. Please give me, if you would, just go ahead and subscribe to my station. I'd appreciate it. Thank you.